is. Let's paint him a picture.
Bill, you gotta get some rest. You've been up for 5 days.
Cut me off. Nobody cuts me off. I'm the mayor of this freaking city.
Bill, please, the election. The election, you gotta dry out. Hey, what's this?
Easy, fellows. The lady's just doing her job.
Any comment, Mr. Mayor?
Who are you?
Dory Green, Chicago Daily News. Any comment on your behavior this evening?
Comment? Yeah, I'll comment. Just get me a drink.
Thank you.
You're not gonna print that.
Yes, we are.
It's a damn cheap shot, Miss Green.
Great mischief. No.
Every second of the day, Al.
It made the wire services, Frank. It's even in the papers out here. You mind telling me how this thing makes the papers? Is anybody on the switch out there?
It's Dory Green. She's been all over Big Bill. She's been writing about him almost every day. She's been working for Ness.
You still working for me, Frank?
What do you mean, am I still working for you?
I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe you're working for somebody else. You lost the campaign fund, you screwed up the Canadian deal, and now you're losing the election. This can't be allowed to happen, Frank. Do you hear me? Am I getting through to you? I want to meet with the ward bosses the minute I get to town. And I want Big Bill sober, and I don't care if you got to babysit for him, Frank. You understand me? The bad press has got to stop.
Yeah, well, I can't control Green. You know, you couldn't either, Al.
We've got to know. You know what I'm saying to you, Frank? We're fighting for our lives here. We got no choice.
And for her hard-hitting expose of the corruption of Chicago politics, we are proud to present the first woman who has ever won the Golden Scribe Award for Journalistic Excellence, Miss Dory Green.
Kid, I never thought I'd amount to much.
Whoa.
I never thought I'd win an award. I was kind of dumb in school.
Sorry, we're never dumb.
Well, I was never around people like you. I like Catherine. She's a wonderful woman. Really like you. Can't help it. Do you like me? I'm kind of drunk. I've got an excuse. I love you, Elliot. I really do. Maybe next lifetime. Consider it. Please.
They killed Dory Green last night.
They killed a woman?
I went after Nitty last night. I had him in my sights. They killed her because she thought this city deserved an honest mayor. We're gonna get those bastards. We're gonna drive them nuts. This election is gonna be the last thing on their minds. We're gonna turn their world upside down.
What's Al got to say?
It's his choice.
Hey. Big man's getting out. He's arriving on the Broadway Limited Wednesday, 3 o'clock. Well, we gotta welcome him home in style, boys. We gotta have ourselves one hell of a party. Come on.
Telegram for Mrs. Capone.
Thank you. Sonny!
All right, come on. Let's go.
Thanks for the ride, Copper.
Good luck, you're gonna need it.
See you around, sweetie, huh?
How you doing, fellas? Long time no see.
How'd you find prison life, Al?
What can I say, boys? Just like the Gold Coast, only without the riffraff. See you around, fellas.
Your attention, please. Chicagoland with stops in Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland. Now boarding on track 5.
Hi. 2 tickets to Chicago, please.
You're Mr. Capone, aren't you?
My name's Brown, but you can call me Al if you want.
Someone's already purchased your tickets. A Mr. Nitty.
I like the service around here, Frankie.
You have sleeper berths and first-class accommodations on board the Chicagoan. But I won't give them to you until I get an autograph.
Yeah? An autograph, huh? So what's your name?
Liz.
You're a very beautiful woman, Liz. Very.
That's dirty, Mr. Capone.
I don't think it's dirty. Here you go, that's for you. Take care of yourself, huh, Liz? Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Liz. You did great. Yeah. Now the fun begins.
Attention, please. All passengers awaiting Detroit Limited. There will be a 30-minute delay. 30 minutes.
Yells ain't gonna get any sleep tonight, I'll tell you that much. Practice.
Okay, here we go, girls. Ready? Go!
You ready? Is everybody off of that train?
Or everybody but the crew.
Are you sure?
I just checked for sleeping passengers. Nobody's aboard.
Where the hell is he?
He sent a new message, Frank. That bulletful whiskey bottle last night should have told us something.
What's the matter, Frankie? Aren't we gonna party?
Come on, we're leaving.
Here you go. Come on.
Arriving passenger on Smalley. Please report. Travel assistance on the mezzanine. Arriving passenger Smalley. Travel assistance.
You sure?
No, I don't think so. What's going on here? There's got to be a mistake.
Something's wrong, Frankie. We gotta get out of here. Come on. Come on.
The tickets, the telegrams, it all really worked.
Yeah. See, if they're allowed to make their moves, I bet they'd try to wire this election. Maybe now they'll be a little distracted.
Distracted? We could end up killing each other.
What a shame.
Tell.
Marvin. Here you go, buddy. Thanks. Do me a favor. Keep your mouth shut. You never saw me, all right?
Okay, Mr. Capone.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. May's not home. Something's wrong, Frankie.
What the hell is going on? The boys will never side against you, Al. They wouldn't. It's got to be some kind of big mistake.
A lot of things can change in a year, Frankie. What we gotta do is we gotta lay low till we find out what's going on. We'll go over to Maria Davino's house. She'll take care of us.
You sure you can trust her, Al?
Frankie, she's like my mother. I've known her since I'm a kid in Brooklyn.
Doesn't Eddie know her, too?
You look so skinny, Alphonse.
Your food isn't like yours, Mama.
I'm concerned for you. Is there anything else I can do?
Yeah. Come over here and give me a big hug. I missed you.
Oh.
I don't want you to worry about nothing. Everything's gonna be all right. Thanks for everything. All right, give me a kiss.
Ward bosses were waiting at the hotel, Frank. Al's not showing up makes it look like we ain't in charge. The guy's going around the bend. You've been talking to him on the phone. You know he's losing. He's probably convinced you overstepped your bounds.
How do you screw up somewhere?
Oh, Frank, come on. If there'd been a screw-up, he would have called. He went stir-crazy. It happens to guys in the joint. We gotta get some loyal guys and find out what he's up to and where he is. Oh, we gotta get out of here, Frank. Alex may not be safe anymore.
I know you rub elbows with Capone. What do you hear, Zeke?
About what?
What? Don't get evasive with me, Zeke. You're in no position.
You can be in Cook County in 15 minutes, Steinberg, and in Joliet.
Nobody knows nothing. People are hearing footsteps. Everybody's looking over their shoulders. Nitty's getting ready for anything.
Say Capone was in the same boat. Who'd he turn to for information? Somebody he trusts, somebody he knows absolutely would side with him over Nitty if push came to shove. Who?
Carmine Marzi.
Who?
Carmine Marzi, retired mustache. He hates Nitty with a passion.
Yeah, why is that?
Nitty went out with Marzi's daughter against his wishes. Marzi told him if he ever saw him again, he'd blow his brains out.
You don't say.
The only time Capone and Nitty ever really fought, really fought, was over that girl.
Tell me about it.
What, are you writing a book or something?
Maybe I am, Zeke. Tell me about the girl.
Her name was Laura. They were all like 16 years old. She was Al's girl. One night, Frank, he kept her out all night. Al, he respected her. Can I go now?
No, Zeke. So you know this Maggie.
Sure, I know him.
All right, you're gonna talk to him. You're gonna tell him about a certain conversation you overheard.
What conversation?
the hell's Laura?
Doesn't matter who she is. It's what she stands for. He's reminded me of the only time I was disloyal to him.
You gotta find him and you gotta hit him now, Frank. You finally get it?
No, I can't. Not till I talk to him.
Frank, you got no choice.
He's my oldest friend, Vito. Not until I'm certain, all right?
Alfonso. It's bad times, huh?
Hey, we've been through tougher spots than this. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
I bought you these. Thought you might need them. If you want any more, I got plenty.
Come on, let's get some wine.
Alphonse, I'm telling you what I heard with my own ears from Zeke. Frank's taking over. Stellini, Luciano Lansky. They're all in on it. If Nitty were gone, and your boys made loyal, Luciano and Lansky, they wouldn't stand a chance here. Al, you gotta cut off the head of this snake.
Can't believe any of this is happening.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. My last confession was almost 2 years ago.
Begin your confession, my son.
I'm here for counseling, Father. To hear your holy words. Do you know who I am, Father?
Yes, Alphonse.
I was wondering if you would tell me the story of Cain and Abel, Father.
On November 3rd, the people of Chicago will have a chance to take back their city. I'll get rid of the crooked cops and the crooked judges, because without them, the gangsters of this city will have no place. This year, largely because of the efforts of one man, Elliot Ness, they may not. The gangsters of Chicago are on the ropes. While Capone went into prison a king, he has come back a broken man.
I'm personally gonna show him what a broken man looks like.
Operator,
I want to place a collect call to Mr. Charles Luciano, New York City.
you have the phone number?
Yeah, Long Beach, 4720.
Your name, please, sir?
Vito Stellini.
Their evil empire is crumbling, and we can win this election, ladies and gentlemen. All of us working together can make the Chicago way stand for integrity and the rule of law. Looks like Stellini was right.
Lesson to be learned here. All of Capone's problems he's brought on himself. Has to have his name in print, wants to see his picture in the paper, and he wants to be loved like a movie star. In our business, visibility's the biggest mistake.
So what do? If we move in now and shore things up, the election can still be won. But if it's lost, Chicago can actually go dry.
There's too many wild cards in the deck to make a move right now. We don't know what Capone's up to. We don't know what kind of reception we're gonna get from Nitty.
I've never liked Capone. This is our best chance yet to get rid of him forever. Last train to Chicago leaves in a couple of hours. We're gonna be on it.
Oh, Charlie.
Meyer, Chicago's about to blow up. We better be there to pick up the pieces. Yeah, Tim. We got them chasing their own tails instead of rigging this election. If Cermak can win this thing, we got a chance to turn this city around for good.
Well, I don't want to rain on your parade, Elliot, but I got some bad news for you. Luciano and Lansky are headed your way, and they weren't traveling light. They could be making a move.
I wasn't counting on that, Tim. What else do you know?
Well, they're bringing a fellow with them named Henry Morrison. If you got an election, he's the man to figure out how to rig it. He's good, real good.
So if Lansky and Luciano could keep Big Bill in office, they could end up calling the shots in Chicago. They could go nationwide.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes right now, Elliot. Things could get real hot out there.
Yeah, they could. Well, thanks, Tim. We'll deal with it.
We invested 16% of our income to ensure the election of Big Bill Thompson. And what do we get for this investment? We get nothing.
You lose our money to the feds, you set up meetings and nobody's there, Cermak gets stronger every day and nothing is being done.
Where's Al? Why are you out of the Lex and out of touch for 3 days? We want to know, is there any leadership here?
Gentlemen, I agree things have been rough. But don't forget, we've been dealing with attacks from a lot of new directions. I've been waiting for Al's return before putting our election plan into full swing. But Al didn't arrive as he said he would. So it pains me to inform you that I have reason to believe Al's prison stay has affected his judgment to the point where we can't depend on him anymore. Knowing this, I'm moving into the driver's seat. I'm taking full control of the outfit.
The election is only a week away, Frank. It's real late in the day.
I think we're on our own, and the sooner we realize it, the better off we're all gonna be. If we divide, they can pick us off one by one. Now, our future and our success is predicated on our collective strength. It's given us political power, power in the judiciary system, and power with the cops. It's only if we stick together that we're gonna be able to survive the troubles that we're facing right now. Maybe we do need to be together, Frank. But maybe we don't need to be together with you. What? 24 hours, gentlemen. Each of you decide, in or out. You've all been dealt with honestly and fairly. And all in all, we've prospered. But if we fall apart, you could find yourself under leadership that won't be as cooperative as I've been. And that could happen, gentlemen. That could really happen almost any moment.
Look at that. Luciano and Lansky are in Chicago.
He's telling people I'm crazy. He's threatening the capos. Son of a bitch is making moves that I don't even understand.
It's time, Al. He's a Judas. He's gotta be hit.
In the old country, if a man rapes a woman in your family, you kill him. This is a matter of honor. Frank Nitti, he's a rapist. I'm only sorry it took this long for you to find out. Yeah, it's those bastards, Lansky and Luciano. When I think about the fact that I spent 9 months of my life in jail to keep the peace, and all the time they were planning this, they're gonna pay with their blood.
Gotta find Nitti, Al. Honore. Even if we lost this war.
What are you talking about, lost the war? Let me let you in a little secret, Frankie. This war ain't even begun yet.
The only reason I agreed to this meeting was to be respectful and polite. But under further consideration, I still have to say no to your offer of help.
That's something I'm sorry to hear, Frank.
Yeah, well, next time in Chicago, give me a call. Go to Wrigley, taking a game.
Maybe we'll stick around a while, Frank. Catch a game this summer.
All right, I got your message. But just because Al isn't around, don't make the mistake of biting off more than you can chew. Chicago's quite a town. You know, big shoulders and all.
Big question is loyalty. Will the capo side with Nitti if there's bloodshed?
I don't think so. They're too unhappy now. The time is right, Maya.
I just wish I knew what Capone was up to.
I think he's out of the picture. If he wasn't, he'd be showing himself by now. Maya, we get Chicago, we can go coast to coast. Nightcap? Pete, Marco, get in here. Check the place out. Now! You, cover the floor. Lansky and Luciano are firmly entrenched in the biggest city in this country. Chicago is just a stepping stone.
What scares them? What frightens them more than anything else in the world?
Wait a minute. Why did they have Capone put away in the first place?
Publicity.
Bingo. Elliot Ness, I want to talk to your boss.
Don't even think about it, lad.
I'll call you back, Jerry. Famous man. Maya, say hello to Elliot Ness. Hey, what's going on? Look, you have a warrant for being here? Hey, Ness, I'm talking to you. What the hell are you doing, Ness?
What's it look like we're doing? We're helping you pack. You're leaving town.
This is the United States of America, last time I checked. Hey, look, Ness, I got my attorney with me. We're not leaving.
405. Perfect.
The only thing worse for Chicago than Al Capone is Meyer Lansky and Lucky Luciano, crime bosses from New York City. Now they're here, hoping to expand their empire, part of a larger plan to control organized crime.
Who the hell is that?
That is the next mayor of the city of Chicago, Illinois. And this is a galley proof of a daily news story that breaks tomorrow. This will be on the front page of every paper across the country. It's pretty good. I had a hand in writing it. See, it features the two of you. Detailed history of your careers in crime. Oh, you'll be headline news tomorrow. If it runs. You leave town tonight. I pull the story. It doesn't run. But if you're still here at sunup, I'll give it the green light. By sundown, you'll both be as famous as Al Capone. Think about it.
Frank, this might have been a big mistake. They could have helped you.
I don't need the help.
Frank, Al's out there. He killed one of them in a well-guarded hotel.
What the hell do you want me to do? What do you suggest?
Frank, you know what you gotta do. You can't run this thing holed up. You're afraid to show your face. You're avoiding what's staring you right in the face, Frank.
We don't even know where he is.
What would you do if you knew where he is?
Kill him. How you doing, Al?
Why'd you look at me like that? Where you been?
Out.
I asked you a simple question, Frankie. Where have you been?
Only been to a couple of places, Al. I wanted to do the thing with Lansky and Luciano at the hotel. And to get some medicine.
Where'd you go after you picked up your medicine?
I already told you that.
I asked you, where did you go after you picked up your medicine? I want some answers and I want them now.
I'm not going to answer that. I shouldn't have to.
Let me ask you another question then. he always wanted me, didn't he? I saw him looking. I'll tell you something else. If I saw him looking, then you saw him looking. How come you never said anything to me, Frankie? Huh? I said, how come you didn't say anything to me?
I had enough. This is too serious.
You always pick the one inside, didn't you, Frankie? Huh? You always pick the one inside. Sorry, Frankie. I lost it. Wasn't you I was talking to. Wasn't Nitty. My good friend, Frank Nitty.
And also, Blessed Virgin Mary, please send my papa back, because we need him and miss him so much.
Go right into bed with you. Good night. Night, night.
Mama, Papa's in bad trouble, isn't he? You know what he told me? If I ever got in trouble, I should go to church where it's quiet and you could talk to God and think.
I'm sorry to bother you so late, Father. But do you know where my husband is?
Come in, May. Yeah. Frank. Yeah.
She went to the rectory at St. Francis Church on Wabash Avenue.
Keep an eye on her. We'll be there in 10 minutes. Let's go.
I'm at St. Francis. I love you.
I love you too, May. With all my heart.
Please hurry.
I'll be there soon.
Don't do this, Al.
I haven't seen her in almost a year, Frankie. I gotta go to her. I gotta be with my family.
They would have followed her, Al. You're walking right into it.
What am I supposed to do, Frankie? Spend the rest of my life in this crummy basement? What's gonna happen is gonna happen. I got no problem with it either way.
I'm going with you.
You're a good friend. And you're a loyal man. And I want you to stay here. This is something that I gotta do alone.
Give me your gun now.
Evening, fellas. Long time no see. So what do you want to do, Terry? You want to take it from me? Huh? How about you, Joey? You, Carmine, you want to take it? Huh?
Frank, over here.
You always did need help with your dirty work, didn't you, Frank? Even as far back as Brooklyn.
Get everybody out of here. This is between me and Al.
Frank.
Now. Come on. What are you gonna do, Frank? You gonna do me? You know, I always wondered, Frank, how much of me was you, and how much of you were me. Well, I guess you're gonna find out now, huh?
No, we're not drunk late at night sitting around talking. You son of a bitch, you brought this down on yourself.
Yeah, I brought it down on myself by trusting you.
Yeah, you trusted me until the tide turned. And then you questioned my loyalty. Then you tried to knock me off. And then you insult me with this business of Laura.
I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, I never tried to have you killed. And what about Laura? She was a friend, Frank. I never even was with the girl. What are you talking about?
Got your note. Your little reminder the one time I thought of myself before you.
Well, you lost your friggin' mind, Frank. What note?
The note. With the scissor cuts. Remember Laura.
I never sent you any note. Frankie, no!
All right, why weren't you at Union Station like you said you'd be?
I was there, Frank. Midnight to Chicago, just like your telegram said.
Wait a second, I got a telegram that said the Pennsylvania Limited. 3 o'clock, Wednesday. Oh, Christ.
Yeah, somebody's been giving us the business. Ain't good. Hey, look at us, Frank. Two best friends about to kill each other in the street.
Who do you think it was? Lansky? Luciano?
No. The election. Ness.
Some said impossible. With the help of our volunteers, our generous contributors, and the federal law enforcement team headed by Elliot Ness, we were victorious. It is a new day in Chicago! A day that will begin an era that will be free of the corruption, lawlessness, and wanton violence that has terrorized this city since the Great War. I'm putting the underworld on notice.
your face. I'm Elliot Ness.
You're under arrest. Come, meet your fate, elephants.
I can't thank you enough for your contribution, May. The rectory roof has been in need of repair for longer than I care to remember.
Well, we're always glad to help. You know, we've had quite a few little priests trick-or-treating here tonight.
Well, many traditionalists believe Halloween is the devil's night.
Good time. Yeah? You getting good stuff?
Uh-huh.
You getting money?
Good evening, Alphonse.
How you doing, Father? Your son, why don't you go in there and count up your booty? So, Father, what's all this stuff about the devil's night you was talking about?
Actually, it's called All Hallows Eve, the Day of the Dead, the day the departed come back to walk the earth.
What's the matter?
Nothing, man. Just having a rough day.
Well, thanks again for your donation.
Anytime, Father. Frank and some men are here to see you.
Sorry about this, Al.
What's going on?
Sorry about coming here like this tonight. But the boys, those bastards.
The commission wants you to step down.
Who wants me to step down?
Took a vote, Alphonse. The rest of the capos, they want you to step down. To the man, they all agreed.
Son of a bitches. Who the hell do they think they are? I made them all rich men. Who's gonna take my place?
It's going to be a consortium. Everybody will have a say. Al, not in our darkest day would we ever go for something like this.
I know that, Frank.
They're bracing up for war. Now, you know us. We ain't going to go down without a fight. What do you want to do?
My most trusted men, Frank. The men that I trusted with my life. And now they want me to step down. And what are we supposed to do? Just kill them all and then start all over again? Hell with it. Maybe I should just take May and Sonny. Go down to Florida. I mean, there's been so many things that I've been neglecting lately.
You know I'm with you, whatever you do.
The Ides of March, Frank. I knew it was coming. It was like some kind of premonition.
Tonight, we celebrate a significant victory over Al Capone. This is an Armagnac that was made the year your country was being born. It spent its adolescence watching the rise and fall of Napoleon, the great wars of 1848, the year of revolutions, the unification of Italy. And now it sees the demise of Al Capone.
You really did it, Elliot. All hail to the chief.
We did it. Of course, the job's not done. This consortium will pick right up where Capone left off.
Never mind about that. We'll deal with the consortium. To Elliot Ness, and us, his Untouchables.
Here, here.
Come on, Elliot.
I don't believe Capone is gonna just step down.
Elliot, can you just enjoy life for one day?
He's gonna make a move, Kat.
Elliot, please. Please.
He's gonna make a move. I wanna know what it is.
Let's go home.
See your mom is Ellen overnight. So I've got a little surprise for you.
Elliot, can we afford this?
I never know what to do.
I could just stay here and order room service for the rest of my life. You and me and room service.
They're waiting now.
I know that, Frank. Let them wait.
newspaper. And the Globe. Sorry I'm late, boys, but I'm glad you called this meeting because if you didn't, I would have. Set it up over here, Frankie.
Hey, look, Al, this is our meeting.
I know that. But don't I still have some kind of a say-so here? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Are we trying to get this thing back on track or what?
Look, we called this meet for a reason.
Gentlemen, I've been working on a plan that will not only eliminate Ness, but Lansky and Luciano from our lives forever. But you guys got something more important to talk about. Go ahead. Gentlemen, I'm offering you virgin territory. Located just 90 miles off of U.S. soil. A tropical paradise filled with beautiful women and high rollers that are just dying for our kind of action. Gentlemen, I offer you Cuba.
And the check. Cuba isn't what this meeting is about, Al. I've been to Havana. I got heat rash.
Yeah, well, maybe the next time you go down there, Ernie, you'll come back with something a little more than an itch.
What are you talking about?
I'm in the middle of negotiations with President Morado for exclusive gambling rights on the island. Now, we're drawing up plans right now for a strip of exclusive resorts going to be located all on the coastline. And believe me, boys, we're talking about the most lavish casinos ever built. Make the south of France look like New Jersey. Now, gambling is just the tip of the iceberg. I've already optioned a 10,000-acre plantation, which we can use as a distillery. Now, if the prohibition's over, this thing's gonna be worth a fortune. Believe me, gentlemen, Cuba's always been a pirate's paradise. And I say it's ripe for the taking now.
How would we fund this, Al?
We're gonna go partners with the Cuban government, 50-50. And the best part of it is that we're gonna be able to use their laws and their troops to back us up. A little bit different than what we got going now.
Who's gonna run this kind of operation?
Murray Grossman from the old Brooklyn mob. I mean, the guy's honest, and he has a couple other gambling operations down there already, so he knows the ins and the outs.
How much we talking?
$100 million, English liquor alone. Total operation, we're looking at $400 million first year.
I say this sounds more like pie in the sky than piece of cake.
Is that the way you really feel about it, Ernie? Now, this isn't no pie in the sky, fellas. This is for real. Now, Ernie over there, he never had any imagination or vision. And look where it got him. Now, you can either follow him, or you can follow me. Think about it. Clean up the deadwood, Joe.
You got them to get out of your hand. Now, why didn't you tell me anything about Cuba?
Because I just thought about it.
So where'd you get the names and the places?
Out of the newspaper. The rest I made up.
Hey, Murray. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, welcome to Paradise Al.
Remember Frankie Real?
Oh, yeah, Frankie, how are you?
Good, how you
Remember
doing?
from the old days. Welcome to Havana, huh?
Thanks for greasing us through customs.
Hey, listen, it's an easy place to get along once you got the cash, huh?
Sounds like my kind of town. Murray over here is going to show us the lay of the land, Frank.
Excuse me, senor. Can't you help me with a little money? I'm very hungry.
Here you go, pal. Give one to your buddy over
Thank
there.
you. Gracias, gracias.
A lot of poor people down here.
Bastante!
su permiso, por favor.
You're a very brave man. I want you to know that I was moved by your courage.
I am Fulgencio Batista.
Al Capone. I come from America.
I know who you are, Mr. Capone.
Tell me something, senor. Who are those people? Are they revolutionaries?
They are communist rebels, but they are also people whose children are hungry. Nonetheless, anarchy cannot be allowed to prevail. There must be other solutions. Excuse me, please.
If you hear anything on Capone, you let me know right away. No. All right. Bye.
Any news about Capone?
No. It's like he's dropped off the face of the earth. Not one police agency I've contacted has heard a word.
He's only been gone 2 days, Elliot. Maybe he's on vacation. Or holed up with one of his girlfriends licking his wounds.
Aye.
All right. We know he's out there somewhere. We know he's up to something. We can bet on that. Look, I want you all back on the street. I want to know what's going on.
Elliot, these lads haven't slept in 48 hours.
Oh, hey, I'm fine. Fresh as a daisy. I can keep going if he can.
Yeah? So get out there.
You heard what the man said. Come on, you volunteer.
Where are you? Crafty little son of a bitch.
Frankie makes a big splash, don't he?
Have some of my Chipino, Al.
No, thanks, Rose.
Oh, it's Maury's favorite.
Yeah.
You know, you have a very beautiful and elegant home, Rose.
Thank you. It's here to enjoy.
A little bit better than Brooklyn, huh, Murray?
Maybe shy, too, huh?
That's for sure.
I love this.
Whoa!
Why don't you tell me a little more about President Murado, Murray?
Al, he's very smart. Tough as a bullet. Born wealthy, but he's as cunning as a street animal. Married an actress. Hates the gringo, but you he knows by reputation. Yeah, he's got an open mind about doing business with you, huh?
What do you know about his strengths and his weaknesses?
Weakness, Al? Greed. He usually charges $5,000 for a meeting with gringo businessmen. Huh?
Well, at least he's got a sense of humor, Murray.
Yeah, I get 10% off the top. Ever since Murado made it illegal for Cubans to do business with foreigners. Picked up some good change. He's dying to pick up some of that gambling action for the dinero. Strengths? Hell, he'll stop at nothing to stay head of this country. And he uses the U.S. Army as his big stick. He manipulates his relationship with Washington beautifully.
You know, the kids we saw the other day, Murray, these rebels, they look pretty serious to me.
They're riffraff, Al, malcontents. Pebbles in Murado's shoes. He's gonna be in power forever.
Yeah, well, I hope so, Murray. I mean, you got a really nice thing going here. Paradise and all that. I wouldn't want to see you blow it. Maybe end up on a rowboat to Miami or something like that. All right, so when do we make the first move?
He's already made the first overture, Al. It's in your bedroom.
How we doing, Al?
Well, I think I'm gonna really enjoy running this place. What about you, Frankie?
Yeah.
My name is Dominique. Welcome to Havana, Senor Capone.
Nothing. That house is closed up tight. No letters, no calls. Ness is right. Capone has dropped off the face of the earth.
Paul.
Maybe he's got something from Capone. Come on.
What are we gonna do? Let's improvise. Oh, pal! What do you got there?
Special delivery for Mrs. Capone.
We'll take it.
Sorry, I have to deliver it to Mrs. Capone herself.
Hey, do you know who Al Capone is?
We got rules. Nothing goes into the house without us looking at it.
Now go on, beat it.
Havana.
Excellent. You're a very talented actress, Mrs. Morado. You should be very proud, Senor Presidente.
I am, Mr. Capone. And to think, she gave it all up for me.
Would you like brandy with your cigars on the veranda?
Not at the moment. I need to talk to Mr. Capone in private.
I think I'll skip this part of the evening.
Excellent job.
Mr. Capone, Mr. Rio.
Don't be late.
I'm not a child.
She went to Radcliffe for 4 years and came back a hellion.
My stepfather thinks any woman with an idea is a hellion. Can I go?
It's an absolute pleasure to meet you.
I've got to ask. Mr. Capone, do you really think Cuba needs another opportunist taking advantage of the poor?
Martha! It's all right. I don't know what you think you know about me, Martha, but I don't take advantage of anyone. I plan on helping the Cuban economy in the same way I've helped Chicago's.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah, well, it should. See, my business brings jobs to the people. Good paying jobs. And after all, isn't that what poor people want? A chance. You know, sometimes when you're surrounded with everything that you could possibly need, little things like that are easily forgotten.
Good night, Mr. Capone.
Good night.
My daughter is like a thoroughbred horse. She needs a proper handler, someone that knows when to let her run and knows when to hold her back. Do you know about horses, Mr. Capone?
Well, I can usually tell a winner at the gate.
Do I look like a winner to you?
Well, I wouldn't be doing business with somebody I didn't think could go the distance, Senor President.
Mr. Capone, Colonel Rivera, Minister of Defense.
Pleased to meet you, Colonel.
I get right to the point, Mr. Capone. I'm opposed to doing business with you.
I am. Why?
We've heard of your exploits in Chicago. Intimidation, brutality, your disruption of the legal and judicial system. We have enough anarchists in Cuba.
To what you calling me, an anarchist? I'm a businessman, Colonel. I came in to form a partnership with your government.
The Cuban government will not tolerate gangsterism, Mr. Capone. Not from you, and not from those hoodlums in the hills.
You know what? I resent being called a gangster. And if you ever stick that finger in my face again, I'm gonna break it off.
Gentlemen. Mr. Grossman, send us your terms. I will talk to my advisors and get back to you as soon as I can.
Well, if I were you, Senor Presidente, I would get to it as soon as I could.
Meaning?
Meaning the offer's not gonna be on the table forever. After all, there's a lot of beautiful islands in the Caribbean other than Cuba. Good night, gentlemen.
I like you, Mr. Capone. I sincerely do.
What do you think?
Capone will run his operation with an iron fist.
I'm against dealing with gangsters. Capone could be a bigger threat than the rebels. He certainly has more money.
That's why we're going to do business with him.
The American government isn't going to like it.
Let me handle the American government.
Welcome to Havana, Mr. Ness. Mr. Malone.
Thanks for meeting us, Ambassador. Any sign of Al Capone?
You get right to the point, don't you?
The point is Al Capone, I do. Have you heard anything?
We don't know where he is.
But anything Capone does down here will have to go through President Morado.
Will Morado do business with Capone?
For the money, he's a compulsive gambler. Lives fast and hard. And he's being threatened right now. The rebels here are getting more powerful every day. He needs to bring the money into Cuba in order to stop him.
Sounds like a marriage made in hell.
Fernando, would you get the bags, please?
We'd like to meet with the president.
It's not a problem. He'll be at the Swiss ambassador's birthday party tonight. Come as my guest.
the president's gone all out.
He does this 3 times a week. Ambassador Dormier has been here since the turn of the century. He's never learned a word of Spanish. Oh, excuse me.
Con permiso, grandote.
Friend of yours?
Not yet. There's Morado now.
Ambassador Wells, pleasure to see you.
Let me introduce you to Mr. Elliot.
Elliot Ness needs no introduction. Big fan of U.S. news releases.
Mr. President, Treasury Agent Mike Malone.
Mr. President.
My wife Elena, my daughter Marta.
Oh, Mrs. Morano, may I say that I'm a great fan of yours. I've seen every movie you ever made.
Oh, thank you. I almost forgot I made them.
Before you leave Cuba, you must give me your autograph. Excuse me. I have urgent business to attend to with the French ambassador. Please, entertain Mr. Ness until I return.
Is that an order?
A request, my dear. Mr. Ambassador.
Mrs. Morano, may a humble fan beg a dance of a great star?
I'd love to dance, Mr. Malone.
Thank you.
Mr. Ness, is your dance card full?
No. Be my honor. Por favor.
Mr. Ness, what brings you to Havana?
Looking up an old acquaintance by the name of Al Capone. Make sure he doesn't slice up Havana the way he has Chicago.
Señores y señoras, todo está bien. Solamente se fue la luz. Por favor, solamente se fue la luz. Please, it was a mere power failure. Everything is under control. Everybody, enjoy your evening. Música. Evening, Miss Murano.
Sergeant Batista, Elliot Ness, the famous American policeman.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Ness. I hope your stay in Cuba is pleasant.
Gracias.
Here comes my stepfather.
Buenas noches.
Agent Ness has come down here to get information about Al Capone. Are you aware he's in Havana?
Yes, this man Capone came to see me about a business proposition.
What kind of proposition?
He wanted a gambling license.
You're not seriously considering giving him one.
We're reviewing his application like anyone else.
Well, this isn't anyone else. This is Al Capone.
I want to go on record with Ambassador Wales that I am against allowing gangsters on Cuban soil.
Basta. Yo soy el que mando aquí. Y usted hará exactamente lo que yo digo. ¿Entiende?
Sí, señor presidente. It's just that I wanted Mr. Ness and Ambassador Wales to understand what a position was here.
I was hired to protect your father, not to serve the whims of his spoiled daughter.
You don't want to serve my whim?
Not like other men when it comes to you, Magda. I want you forever.
I can tell you that if you do business with Capone, we would, under the Platt Agreement, have our gunboats cut off your commerce with your neighbors in the Caribbean.
Ambassador, a threat is a threat, no matter who it comes from, a gangster or a nation.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Encontramos algo, coronel.
El apagón fue causado por alguien que cortó el cable, mi coronel. Aseguren la área. Sí, mi coronel. Come, Mr. President.
Don't move. Don't move.
Thank you, Mr. Ness. Country owes you a great debt. Llévenselo.
Nuts does heroics here. Thank you.
Colonel Rivera. I take it this is an unofficial visit.
I came for your help.
Go on.
I need your help getting rid of this monster Capone.
That's what we're here for, Colonel.
You have to convince Ambassador Wales to use whatever influence he has with your government to put pressure on President Merado to expel Capone. Expel Capone and all his gangsters.
Why didn't you go and speak to Ambassador Wales yourself?
I have already said enough, more than enough to spend the rest of my life in jail. If I had gone to the American government without permission, I don't know where I'd be.
What can you give us?
Everything. I can give you everything if the United States will guarantee my safety.
I'll talk to Ambassador Wales, but I want specifics from you, Colonel. Names, places, delivery routes, shipping dates. ¿Entiendes?
See, I must go meet Merado. He's going to try to get Capone drunk and negotiate with him. Tonight, I may know the final details of the Capone-Merado deal. We'll be in touch. Remember what I said, Mr. Ness. A guarantee for my safety.
Here.
Gracias. Buenas noches.
Guys keep me waiting, Murray.
Where are the islands? Yeah. Yeah.
You better show up.
I see you're enjoying La Habana's nightlife.
Yeah, it's an interesting place.
There are no limits here.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested in limits. What I'm interested in is do I have a partner or not?
I had an interesting visitor yesterday, Elliot Ness. He knows that we've met.
So in other words, what you're saying is the price just went up.
There are added risks. If we were to come to an agreement, it would have to be kept very quiet.
So what's the problem?
I want 50% of the gross.
Forget about it.
Mr. Capone, you and I both know that the revenues are unlimited.
Yeah, well, the revenues will be unlimited too in the Dominican Republic if that's where I choose to do business because you're too greedy.
Everything is negotiable in Cuba. Everything.
Good.
One more thing. Colonel Rivera. He's becoming a problem.
That's not a problem. In fact, I call that a pleasure.
Salud. Su permiso.
Having a nice night, Colonel?
Ambassador Wales, as you can see, the rebels are becoming more barbarous and bolder every day. I formally request more aid.
Mr. President, we don't think the rebels had anything to do with this.
A bullet behind the ear from a small caliber handgun speaks to us of a mob killing.
Are you saying that Al Capone may be responsible for Colonel Rivera's death?
I'd stake my reputation on it.
Al Capone came to me with a very generous offer recently. An offer that would have provided tax revenue for my government and employment for my people.
You took his offer?
I felt Ambassador Wales' threat of a blockade was real. I turned him down. Then I ordered him off the island. Now this Chicago gangster threatens my family. I am a brave man. But when one's family is involved...
What can the American government do for you?
Mr. Ambassador, I need a guarantee. A guarantee that neither Capone nor any of his men will ever return to this island.
Our government will exercise every effort in keeping Capone and men like him out of Cuba.
Mr. Ambassador, I need a guarantee. If not, I will do business with him. I do this for the welfare of my country and the safety of my family.
You have my guarantee, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Mr. Ness? Mr. Malone?
Emerson, nothing has been settled. Now, just because Murado says he's not going to do business with Capone, it doesn't mean it's true. I don't trust Murado any more than I do Capone.
It doesn't make any difference, Elliot. You're operating outside your jurisdiction.
Emerson,
If you're not careful, you could cause an international protest.
Look, give me 3 more days.
I want you out of Cuba and back in Chicago as soon as possible.
Operating outside of our jurisdiction. How does the man even begin to evaluate the situation? He's not even down here.
Elliot, we are operating outside our jurisdiction, and we have done what we were supposed to do. We informed Ambassador Wales.
I like it, Mike. I'm not going to leave this island until I know that Capone is on his way out of here, too.
Elliot, it's not a question of liking it. He's our boss. Now, come on, we got a boat to catch.
I want $1 million. American. Consider it a gesture of goodwill.
After weeks down in the hold of the freighter, they're useless.
The manufacturers don't know enough to pack these weapons in customs.
Worthless!
You can't fight a revolution with good intentions. We need to get bolder like the rebels in the Oriente province and start robbing banks. We are not bank robbers, Miguel. Besides, bank robbers are dead in the street. If we don't find some money soon, we'll be throwing rocks at Murado. No te preocupes, Miguel. No te preocupes.
I know where we can get our hands on $1 million. Capone made a casino deal with my father, $1 million in tribute. A man named Nitti is bringing it to the country within the next 3 days.
We need to know when and where, what this Nitti looks like, and if he'll be guarded.
I may be able to get you more than that.
Take it easy here. We want to get there in one piece.
Slow down, man. Oh, Lord. Look, we either give him a hand or we miss the boat. Just stay there.
Hola. ¿Puedo ayudarte?
Just relax, right? All right?
Ready?
All right. Lift it. And up. Let go!
Unless you're under arrest on order of the Workers for Free Cuba.
Move. Okay. I see now, boys.
Te digo que sí, bruto. Sigan caminando.
¡Muévete!
Sigan adelante.
Damn you!
¡Vamos! ¡Avísalo! Oye, Miguel, pase. ¿Subiste? ¿Ya llegaron?
Aquí llegamos. We stopping?
Hey, how about giving a man a drink of water?
Mike? You all right?
Damnation.
What do you want with us? You obviously brought us here for a reason. The revolution isn't going to get very far if you can't even state what you're after.
I can tell you what we're after.
Martha,
Welcome to the real Cuba, Mr. Ness.
What are you doing here?
Fighting a war. I'm sorry we had to postpone your trip home, but we need your help.
Well, you got a damn funny way of asking for it, Lassie.
So when you're away from the presidential palace, your father had any idea?
Stepfather.
Your stepfather know what you're up to?
Listen, Lassie, we're not interested in Cuban politics. We're not allowed to be. All we're interested in is Al Capone.
And you believe my stepfather's lies about kicking Al Capone off the island?
No, I don't.
But you're booked for the first boat back to the mainland. They used you, Mr. Ness.
You want to dress up like a soldier with your buddies, that's one thing. You start grabbing U.S. Treasury agents.
Al Capone is about to do to Cuba what he did to Chicago. You want to just stand by and watch it happen, you're free to go.
Levántase ahora.
Okay.
¡Levántate!
I said okay. Oh, damn it!
Hey! Cojones! No te muevas! Having trouble sleeping, Mr. Malone?
Call these revolutionaries and nothing but a bunch of street hooligans.
These men are risking their lives for their country. You're a tourist.
Well, these tourists would like to go home.
I will deal with these turistas myself. Let's take a little walk, gentlemen.
Be forewarned, Sergeant Batista. If you kill 2 U.S. federal agents, you will find yourself hunted down by a division of United States Marines.
If I wanted to kill you, Mr. Malone, you would already be dead.
So what do you want out of us?
There's $1 million of Capone money coming into Cuba sometime this week. We need to know when, where, and how.
Even if I could get my hands on that information, what makes you think I'd want to give it to you?
Because that money will help keep Murado in power for years to come. I think you want to help us stop him and Capone from destroying this country.
I've been here 2 weeks. I've seen the injustices with my own eyes. But I don't see how a small group like yours can stand up against President Murado.
We have broad support, Mr. Ness, in Havana and in the countryside. A famous American once said, "No man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent."
Abraham Lincoln.
A great hero of mine. My people are like the young Lincoln, honest, hardworking people. We may be poor, but we have great spirit and intelligence. Murado no longer has the consent of the Cuban people.
I sympathize.
We both sympathize. But unfortunately, we're agents of the United States government. We can do nothing about it.
You say you want to stop Capone? Then think about this. If Capone is allowed into Cuba, it will only be the beginning. He'll build, he'll expand, then you will never stop him. They are free to go.
We've been down this road before, Frank. We gotta see some product before we cough up that kind of dough.
You're making a big mistake, Sid. It's a great opportunity to get out from underneath Lansky and Luciano.
That's the story you told us to get us to bankroll that Canadian deal, and we all know how that turned out. Look, we're sick and tired of throwing money away on Al's harebrained schemes.
You don't want to get out from the East Coast, fine. You don't want to control the sugar plantations. All the booze coming in from England, fine. But if you don't want in on the ground floor of a hotel and casino bonanza.
You're taking a hell of a risk, Frank. Anything could happen down there.
I'll tell you what. What if me and Al guarantee all the money? I swear if there's a backup, you're off the hook.
You feel that strong about this, Frank?
It's like taking over a piece of turf the size of New Jersey. Except the whole damn island's one big casino.
Capone never left the island. President Murado lied to you.
Only the first time.
President of Cuba lies to the U.S. government. You're not going to do anything about it.
It's not up to me.
Murado's police break up strikes by breaking people's heads. The people go hungry. Civil rights are being trampled on. Nobody seems to give a damn.
Do you have any idea how many billions of U.S. dollars are invested on the island?
We need to do something fast. The biggest investor here is going to be Al Capone.
Look, we know about Batista. And frankly, he may talk about helping people, but he's got his own ambitions. In any case, I can't get involved in domestic politics, and neither can you. If you want to stop Capone, it's got to be in Chicago or Florida, or someplace in between. Because once that money hits Cuban soil, there's nothing any of us can do about it.
us around among the fellas. Tell them they finish in an hour. There's plenty more where this came from. Yeah, this ought to help quench the thirst of the swells back home.
I'm sure of it. As soon as the export license fee is paid for.
I told you the money was on the way.
I'm sure it is. And I'm sure I will hear from you the minute it arrives. Escort these gentlemen back to their hotel.
Let me tell you something, all right? Now, I gave you my word. That ought to be good enough.
Mr. Capone, for you, money is at stake. For me, it's my country's future.
All right. It's your country. We'll do it your way for now.
A sus lugares. Sí, señor. Vamos, a su lugar.
There's a boat that leaves at 11:30 tomorrow. Go straight to Havana.
Forget about it. I don't want you taking that kind of cash through the front door.
You worried about the rebels?
Oh, Frank, there's a lot of crazy things going on around here. I don't trust anybody, especially and including El Presidente.
What's he doing, busting your chops?
Are you kidding me? The guy's a total snake, Frank. I mean, he's an extortionist with a private army.
Sounds like I'm gonna need some backup when I get down here.
Murray Grossman will take care of that. He knows all the coves on the island. I'm gonna have him get back to you later on and give you an exact location, all right?
Hey, how our favorite little Chiquita's doing down there, huh?
You'll find out soon enough. Just keep your eye on that bag, Frank. I'm gonna get this booze back to Chicago as soon as I can.
Yeah, all right.
All right, take care.
Been looking for you, Sid. It's a waste of time. Nice material like that.
According to Robbins, Nitty's not booked on any boat out of Miami.
Yeah, well, he sure as hell isn't gonna swim.
Hundreds of miles of coast, inlets and coves all over the Isle of Cuba.
But that meant he could hire a private plane.
We haven't been able to stop him in Chicago. How the hell are we supposed to find him in Cuba?
There must be a way.
Marta, ¿para dónde vas? Where are you going?
To the San Domingo orphanage. I thought Mother told you.
Marta, I'm very worried about you. These rebel attacks, one cannot be too careful. Besides, I would hate very much if something was to happen to my beautiful daughter.
Car's waiting. We'll be back in plenty of time for the reception, and we'll be very careful.
My two angels of mercy.
Hola. ¿Dónde está Marta, por favor? Gracias.
María, por favor.
Oh, besito. Gracias. These are the lucky ones. There are thousands of orphans in Havana, and most of them starve or die of disease.
I have a little girl back home in Chicago. I can't even imagine.
I don't have much time. What is it?
Capone's money is on its way. We couldn't stop it in Chicago.
Then it's too late.
Maybe not. But I need your help.
I see. So now you're willing to cooperate?
You say the people are ready to rise up and support your cause. Now is your chance to prove it. I need to know where that money is coming in.
There are only 2 ports they can use. We'll have people at both of them.
Ya vienen, vámonos, ya vienen.
Paradise, boys. This reminds me of Salerno as a kid. All my uncles had boats. Must have got Rick Tom out of here. The hell's Grossman is supposed to meet us here.
Welcome to Cuba, Mr. Nidhi.
Weapons.
Who the hell are you?
Angel, agárralo.
Hey, you want some money? Here's some money, $600.
Give him the briefcase.
No, Angel, run! Corre! Hey!
Son of a bitch! Go get him!
What I love about your people is their passion. I mean, they have a certain kind of fire in their eyes that makes you think that they could do anything if they really want to. Excuse me.
You look absolutely beautiful tonight.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm not feeling well.
Que lástima. I'll come up later and check on you.
I don't give a rat's. Look, I'm telling you, it was a setup. They even knew my name.
I just can't believe you let a bunch of 80-year-old fishermen take it away from you. What happened to the backup?
You talked to Grossman about the backup. He was supposed to be on that beach with some muscle.
Great. Now we gotta go in there and blow smoke up this guy's nose.
Yeah, well, I'm for that. We're on the hook personally now for $1 million.
All right, come on, let's get this over with. Senor Presidente, this is my associate, Frank Diddy.
What a great pleasure. I hope your trip was a pleasant one.
We got a problem. The money was stolen.
Stolen?
My men and I were ambushed at the cove at Santa Clara.
Are you trying to renege on our deal?
Hey, I'm not trying to renege on anything. I'm only telling you the money's been stolen. Now, I don't know who took it. For all I know, it could have been your people.
Are you calling me a thief?
Look, I'm not calling you nothing. Now, you accuse me of going back on my word. I don't know you, you don't know me, so what the hell's the difference?
Mr. Capone, I'm beginning to regret ever having gotten into this. Fortunately, I have a warehouse full of your liquor.
Look, we're honest businessmen. Now, we didn't come down here to welch on the deal. You didn't take the money, we didn't take the money. Who the hell did?
Santa Clara. We've had some incidents with some French groups in that area.
Look, we can't wait for the product anymore. Now, I'll get you the money in a couple of days. In the meantime, I'll give you my personal marker.
A piece of paper with some ink on it.
Fishermen with guns. Who the hell tipped them off? It'll be Ness.
You should sample some of Havana's finest rum. One of the benefits of living abroad. Care to join me?
Ambassador, The rebels just intercepted Capone's money. $1 million buys a lot of guns. I'd say the political situation here just changed drastically.
Don't count on it. I just found out we're sending the 3rd Marine Battalion to Guantanamo as a show of force. Our government has no intention of letting Murado fall.
The man is literally raping the country. Have you made it clear to them just how brutal and self-serving this man's regime is?
Mr. Ness, diplomacy is the art of telling people what they want to hear.
Yeah, I'd say it's the art of selling out everything you believe in, but then I'm no diplomat. Why don't you have another drink, Mr. Ambassador?
There was a message at the desk. Catherine wants you to call her at 6:30.
Oh, I told her we'd be home a week ago. Not done yet, Mike.
Oh, Capone's not going to concede $1 million to a bunch of fishermen.
I figure he'll do whatever it takes to keep this deal on track.
Let's go for a ride.
Another irresistible invitation?
What, no masks this time?
If you'd prefer.
Drive.
You didn't waste any time spending Capone's money.
Revolutions don't come cheap, my friend. Most of the money is going for food and medical supplies.
You really think you're going to take over the country with this long?
We have money now, and we have the support of the people.
Are you aware that the 3rd Marine Battalion is on its way to Guantanamo?
Let me tell you something, Mr. Ness. We would like the support of the U.S. government, even if it is not official. But don't make a mistake with me, my friend. I'm not easily intimidated. Marines or no Marines, we are going to revolt. And tell Ambassador Wales if he wants to have U.S. blood spilled defending a murderer like Murado, then so be it. We will not be denied.
Can we go now? Who done medicine my ass? You know where the bulk of that money went.
Batista's serious. This thing's going off very soon.
Mr. Ness, you're under arrest.
¡Hey! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Adelante! ¡Venga ustedes! ¡Cogió!
They were government soldiers.
All I can do is file an official protest. There's nothing I...
Damnation. That's not good enough, Mr. Ambassador. We're talking about an agent of the United States government.
I know that, but...
Damn it! If you can't solve this problem, I'll make a deal with someone who can. And Mr. Ambassador, if anything happens to Elliot Ness, he'll answer to me. Damn you!
Mira quién llegó ahí, el presidente, oye. I will ask you one more time. Where is the money? Electricidad.
I need to talk to Ambassador Wales.
He can't help you.
I'm an agent of the United States government. I demand to know why I'm being held.
Conspiracy to commit armed robbery. A very serious crime in Cuba. Unless you are willing to cooperate, you could be here for a very long time.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Great.
Wait at the hotel, Rocky.
Back in business.
Yeah, we'll try to hold on to it this time.
Look, once we get the booze flowing in Chicago, we're gonna make up the losses real quick.
Especially with Ness out of the way.
Nah, he ain't never gonna talk. sure hate kissing that first million goodbye.
I say it's worth it. I hear Murado's boys landed at the nest pretty good.
It's a shame they gotta let him go.
Who says they gotta let him go, Frank? Nobody knows where he is. A couple of well-greased bombs. Maybe Ness doesn't make it back to Chicago. That'd be a real shame, wouldn't it? This is gonna be the biggest casino ever built in the Western Hemisphere.
It better work. I don't like using our money.
It wouldn't work. At least it's worth a try. I mean, this place doesn't fall apart. We're gonna make a fortune here. Come on, let's go get a drink.
Cell number 4.
To our guests from Chicago.
It's for a fruitful and profitable relationship.
I imagine there will be much celebration in Chicago when the shipment arrives.
Yeah, well, not like this one. One thing I'll say for your people, they know how to have a good time.
Enjoy yourself, Alphonse. I have a small matter to take care of.
Some party, huh? There's something about this guy and his friends disgust me. What the hell? Might as well take advantage of the free eats.
Join me for a drink.
Thank you anyway. I'm very tired.
Please. I need to talk to you about something important. I've been thinking. You have a very important role to play in the future of this country. Your eagerness to get involved. Your progressiveness of views. To change things for the better. These things reflect well on the family. On my administration.
You disgust me.
Me, huh?
I am not your daughter.
Of course not. No daughter of mine would betray me like you have.
It's you who betrayed me and my mother and everyone else who ever made the mistake of trusting you. I hate you for what you've done to the Cuban people.
Me? Do you think I am blind? Do you think I do not know where you go? You and your pathetic bunch of so-called revolutionaries?
Now do you see why we need a revolution?
Yes.
Prepare to break camp. Our security has been compromised.
Talk to the ambassador. Where can I get a hold of you?
There's a cafe near the church on Calle Nacional. Ask for Elena.
Mr. Ambassador.
Yes. Look like hell. What are you drinking? Ah, right. The G-Man upholding the law. You don't touch the stuff.
You don't have the faintest idea what's going on in this country, do you?
Doesn't matter. I won't be here much longer anyhow.
You amaze me. You couldn't care less about the bloodbath that's about to engulf this country, or even about the American lives that are going to be lost defending this people's president, this brutal dictator. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You're a believer in the fine art of telling people what they want to hear.
What do you want to hear, Ness? The world is black and white. Oppressor and oppressed. And I'm just a spineless lackey serving the interest of my corporate masters. And I just sit in this office, ignoring all the injustice outside these walls.
You told Washington the Murado is firmly in control? There's absolutely no danger of revolution? You know that's not true.
Of course it's not true. But it convinced them to recall the 3rd Battalion back to Camp Lejeune. Now your beloved revolutionaries will have a fighting chance against Murado and his army.
Cuban people owe you a debt of gratitude.
Regrettably, I will not be here to receive it. As soon as the shooting starts and Secretary Hall gets wind of it, I'll be out of a job.
Gotta get word of this to Sergeant Batista.
It's already been done. Your friend, Mr. Malone, was instrumental in the arrangements.
I thought you weren't going to get involved in the politics of another country.
Politics be damned. Told Catherine I'd get you home in one piece.
Marta's things.
Have a seat.
I can't believe she's not here anymore.
I know it's difficult, darling.
Please, tell me what happened. I need to know.
According to Dr. Ibarra, Marta had a congenital heart defect. No one could have known. There was no pain. She died peacefully. Maria, take her upstairs, please. Make sure she gets some rest.
Frankie was out. He's upstairs.
You see all those guys running around outside?
Just coming to get you.
Something's gonna happen. Frankie, get the car. Okay. I got a bad feeling about this, Frank.
Alphonse, the first shipment of liquor should be in Chicago any day now.
Yeah, well, right now, that doesn't seem to matter anymore. So what's going on, Senor Presidente? What happened to your daughter?
She was a lovely girl.
Presidente! Mr. Presidente, the rebels are shelling the armory.
Send me General Guerrero, immediately.
Looks like you might be losing control of your little country. And remember one thing. If you live, you owe Al Capone $1 million.
Selfish, brutal man who not only rapes my country, but also tries to rape me.
Elena! 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 Elena, there's no time, Elena.
Ambassador, President and Mrs. Murado are requesting political asylum.
Hands over your head. You're under arrest.
You gotta help us. They'll kill us.
I don't really have a choice.
Murado!
No.
You're guilty of treason against the Cuban people.
Batista, don't be a fool.
I don't care if I die. Get rid of him. Get rid of him!
Do it. You are dismissed, Corporal.
He's got no authority here!
Batista, this isn't the way.
You saw what he did to Marta?
Murado's on U.S. soil now.
He tortured her. He raped her.
He's crazy. He's lying.
He killed her, and he killed our unborn child.
This isn't gonna bring them back. Drop the gun.
No! He's dead!
No, Elena, he's lying. He's lying, Elena, no!
I read Marta's diaries. She was right, you are a monster.
Conseguir una jovencita, ¿verdad? ¡Qué tramposo!
Well, at least Capone won't be building any casinos here anytime soon.
I wonder what will happen here. Don't forget Morado started off as a reformer.
What's this?
Todo bien, muchachos. Todo bien.
Sister.
My friends, we owe you a great deal. We now face the task of building a new Cuba.
Sooner or later, Mike and I hope to start building a new Chicago.
Muchísimas gracias.
You know. I wish him well.
Yeah, we all wish him well.
মোচা দিয়ে পায়েস করা যায়, এই আইডিয়াটা কোথা থেকে আসলো?
তো ইনোভেটিভ কিছু করি ভালো হবে।
অসাধারণ, মানে আমার সাইড থেকে 10 on 10 আনো দিচ্ছে আপনারা।
ঢাকার দিবা এবং সেই সাথে বগুড়ার তামান্না আপনাদের রেসিপি নিয়ে দ্রুত চলে আসো।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। শেফ, আজকে আমি মোচা দিয়ে, কলার মোচা দিয়ে, গরুর মাংসের কিমা দিয়ে এবং ডাল দিয়ে একটু ভুনা করেছি এবং সাথে ওটাকে আমাদের বগুড়ায় এটে বলে, থোর যেটা, এটা দিয়ে আমি চিংড়ি মাছ দিয়ে একটা সবজি করেছি। আর সাথে করেছি ঘিয়ে ভাত আর হচ্ছে মোচার পায়েস।
মোচা দিয়ে পায়েস করা যায় এই আইডিয়াটা কোথা থেকে আসলো?
তো ইনোভেটিভ কিছু করেই ভালো হবে।
মোচার ফ্লেভার্স পায়েসে কিভাবে দিয়েছেন?
মোচাটাকে ক্লিন করে পরিষ্কার করে নিয়ে এটাকে চপ করে কেটে নিয়েছি, দেন তারপর এটাকে একটু ঘিয়ে ভেজে পায়েস হয়ে যাওয়ার আগে দিয়ে যেন এটা সেদ্ধ হয় সেই হিসেবে আগে এটা দিয়ে ফেলেছি, দিয়ে দেন পায়েসের সঙ্গে মিক্স করে সার্ভ করেছি আর কি।
প্লেটিংটা অনেক সুন্দর।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
সেগমেন্ট করে দেওয়া চিংড়ি আর বিফকে এখানে মোচার পাতাটা ইউজ করা, আই থিঙ্ক দিস ওয়াজ এ স্মার্ট আইডিয়া। একসাথে দুটোকে না দিয়ে এখানে দ্য ইউসেজ অফ দ্য ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্ট আই থিঙ্ক পারফেক্টলি ব্লেন্ড করে আপনার আলুর সাথে, সো এটা স্মার্ট ছিল। দিস টেস্ট রিয়েলি গুড। পায়েসটার ব্যাপারে আমি বলবো, আমাকে যদি আপনি না বলতেন যে এটাতে মোচা আছে, এটা বোঝার কোনো ওয়ে নাই। সো টেস্টটা প্রপারভাবে পায়েসের ভিতরে ঢুকে যায়নি, এটা আপনি বলাতে আমি জানি ইটস আ মোচা পায়েস, বাট এমনি মজা, টেস্ট ওয়াইজ ইজ গুড, বাট মোচা ফ্লেভার্স বোঝা যাচ্ছে না। ওভারঅল গুড ট্রাই।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
আমার কাছে ভালো লেগেছে, চিংড়ি মাছটা বেশি ভালো লেগেছে কিমার চাইতে, কারণ মোচার সাথে ফিশটা আসলে বেশি ভালো লাগে। তারপরেও কিমা দিয়ে করা হয়েছে, এটা একটা নতুন জিনিস, এটা ভালো লাগলো। আর পায়েসের ক্ষেত্রে আমি শেফের সাথে একদমই একমত। না বললে কিন্তু এটা বোঝা যায় না যে এখানে মোচা।
অ্যামাউন্টটা একটু বাড়িয়ে দিই,
মানে ওটার অ্যামাউন্টটা একটু বাড়িয়ে দিলে, চালটা একটু কমিয়ে দিলে, তাহলে দুটোরই বাইটে বাইটে পাওয়া যেত। এই আদারওয়াইজ খুব ভালো ছিল, টিম ওয়ার্ক ভালো ছিল।
আমার কাছে কিন্তু পুরো বিষয়টাই অনেক বেশি ইন্টারেস্টিং লেগেছে। চিংড়ি দিয়ে করেছেন, পুরো ডিশটাই খেতে অ্যামেজিং এবং স্পাইস লেভেলটা একদম খুব মজার ভাত দিয়ে খাওয়ার জন্য, যেহেতু ঘিতে ভেজেছেন না ভাতটা। আর পায়েস নিয়ে যদি আমি বলি, মোচা দিয়ে চিন্তা করেছেন যেটা যে ডেজার্ট হয়, জি এটাই তো অনেক দারুণ বিষয়, তাই না?
থ্যাংক ইউ।
অসাধারণ, আমার সাইড থেকে 10 on 10 আনো দিচ্ছে আপনার।
আমি একটা কথা শুধু বলবো, অ্যাড করবো শুধু, আমার কাছে ঘি ভাত শব্দটা এত ভালো লেগেছে, আমাকে সেই ছোটবেলায় নিয়ে গেছে। আমার দাদি এটা খুব করতেন, ওই সময়টায় ঘি ভাতটা খুব পপুলার ছিল, পোলাও টোলাও চাইতো, আর এটা অনেক হেলদি। থ্যাংক ইউ। ঘি ভাত নামটা শুনে আমাকে একটা নস্টালজিয়ায় পেয়ে গেল।
আমরা এটা ভাতের চাল দিয়েই করেছি,
আমরা খাই ভাতের চালে উপরে একটু ঘি দিয়ে দেওয়া হয়, এটা খুবই ভালো হেলদি জিনিস।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিং ঠিক আছে, এই যাবে।
কুকিংয়ের সময় আমাদের টিম ওয়ার্কটা তামান্নাপুর সাথে আমার ভালোই ছিল। সেই ক্ষেত্রে আমরা যেটা করেছি, আমরা দুজন একসাথে আগে ডিসাইড করেছি আমরা কি কি করব, এরপর একসাথে করে আমরা স্টোরে গিয়ে সব কিছু কালেক্ট করে আমরা দুইজন দুইটা রান্না করি, সব কিছু আমরা শেয়ার করে করেছি। আর আমি যে মাচা দিয়ে একটা ফিরনি করার চেষ্টা করেছি। তামান্নাপু যে থোড় দিয়ে যে আইটেমটা করে কিমা দিয়ে যে ভুনা করি আমরা, সেটাও আমি ওনাকে হেল্প করে রাখি। তো দুইজনের একই সাথে আমরা ভালোই কাজ করেছি আজকে।
বড়াটা দেখে আসলে এত লোভনীয় লাগছিল যে এটা আগেই এটা ট্রাই করি, বাট এটা যখন আমি খেলাম, সেম প্রবলেম, সেম চিউই লাগছে, ব্লেন্ড হয়নি, সব ভেতরের ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো একটু কাছাকাছি রয়ে গেছে।
আপনাদের টিমটা আই ফেল্ট ওয়াজ দ্য স্ট্রংগেস্ট টুডে, অ্যান্ড এক্সপেকটেশন অনেক বেশি ছিল।
জয়পুরহাটের কুমু এবং ঢাকার শিয়াজুতি চলে আসুন আপনাদের রেসিপি নিয়ে।
ওয়ালাইকুম জাজেস। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। হ্যালো। আমরা আজকে বানিয়েছি শেফ সাদা ভাত আর কলার থোড়ের একটা মুইঠা, যেটাকে আমরা বলি চাপও বলি, সোজা কথা বড়া। আর থোড়েরই একটা চাটনি বানিয়েছি বড়ার সাথে খাওয়ার জন্য, টক থোড় আছে এটাতে শুধু ব্লেন্ড করা। আর কলার মোচা দিয়ে একটা ভাজি বানিয়েছি, এখানে আমরা শুধু আলু দিয়েছি, কারণ এখানে কোনো প্রোটিন বা অন্য কোনো মাছ মাংস অ্যাড করিনি, যাতে ওইটারই ফ্লেভারটা থাকে।
লুক ওয়াইজ দেখতে খুব ভালো লাগছে, প্রেজেন্টেশন খুবই সুন্দর। বড়াটা দেখে আসলে এত লোভনীয় লাগছিল যে এটা কাইন্ড অফ পেঁয়াজুর মতন মনে হচ্ছিল। বড়া আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছিল আগেই এটা ফ্রাই করি, বাট এটা যখন আমি খেলাম সেম প্রবলেম, সেম চিউই লাগছে, ব্লেন্ড হয়নি, সব ভেতরের ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো একটু কাঁচা কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে, স্পাইসেস যা আছে এটার ফ্লেভারগুলো বোঝা যাচ্ছে। আর এটাও ঠোঁট দিয়ে করেছেন না মোচা দিয়ে করেছেন?
এটা মোচা।
মোচা দিয়ে করেছেন। এটা তো সেম যে ছোটো ছোটো করে কিউব করেছেন, বাট এই যে দু একটা কিউব একটু বড়, এটাও যখন বাইট দিচ্ছি সেম চিউই লাগছে। একমাত্র মনে হয় আমার কাছে আপনাদের চাটনিটা সবচাইতে বেস্ট। মানে এই চাটনিটা আমাকে যদি বলেন খেতে সব কিছু দিয়ে, আমি আপনাদের কাছ থেকে এই রেসিপিটা নিয়ে যাব। চাটনিটা অনেক ভালো, বাট শুধু চাটনি দিয়ে তো পার পাওয়া যাবে না।
আই টোটালি এগ্রি উইথ ম্যাম। এটা দেখে আপনি যখন প্রথমে প্লেটটা রেখেছিলেন আমার অনেক খেতে ইচ্ছা করছিল, অনেক লোভনীয় লাগছিল, বাট অ্যাজ সুন অ্যাজ আই টেক আ বাইট আই ওয়াজ এক্সপেক্টিং ইট টু বি ক্রাঞ্চি, টু ক্রিস্পি হবে, বাট ইটস ভেরি ফ্ল্যাট। চাটনি আই থিঙ্ক ইটস ওয়াও। সো চাটনিটা দিয়ে খেলে ওভারঅল এটা ভালো লাগে, বাট বাই ইটসেলফ খেলে it doesn't taste significant kono, it's not tasting wow, it's not tasting any good. Same goes for this. আপনি যেটা বলছেন ওটার সাথে কথার সাথে ফুডটা মিলে না। আপনাদের টিমটা I felt was the strongest today and expectation অনেক বেশি ছিল. I thought something great is going to come out of it, but it wasn't your day today.
এটা মুইথা যেটা বললে বানিয়েছো ভেরি ড্রাই, ওর মধ্যে অন্য একটা কিছু ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস ইউজ করলে ওটা একটু খেতে ফ্রাঞ্চিনেসও থাকতো, বাট আর একটু সফট হতো, মুখে বাইতে ভালো লাগতো। চাটনিটা ভালো ছিল। আর যেটা আরেকটা করেছো আলুর পিসটা আর এই যে কলার মোচার পিস, হ্যাঁ একটা কিউব হয়ে গেছে আর আরেকটা কুচি কুচি হয়েছে। ঠিক এইটা যেরকম পিস করা হয়েছিল, আলুটাও যদি সেম পিস করা হতো তখন খেতে ভাল লাগে।
দুটো জিনিস, কস্টিংটা কখন করা হয়েছে?
কস্টিং আমরা হচ্ছে প্লেটিংয়ের আগে করেছি।
প্লেটিংয়ের আগে কস্টিং করা হয়েছে?
জি।
সময় শেষ হওয়ার আগে?
ও পিছনে কস্টিং করছিল, আমি বড় ভাবছিলাম।
দ্যাটস নাম্বার 1. নাম্বার 2 ইজ স্টেশন দেওয়া আছে, কাজ আমরা সব স্টেশনেই করব। আমি এখান থেকে দেখছিলাম যে ইউ গাইজ আর ইউজিং পিছনের ওই টেবলটা, এটা তো একটা আনফেয়ার অ্যাডভান্টেজ হয়ে যায়, রাইট? সবার কাছে একটা স্টেশন আছে, সো উই উইল ইউজ অনলি দ্য স্টেশন। অন্য কোনো প্রপস, পিছনের টেবিল এগুলো আমরা ইউজ করতে পারবো না। থ্যাংক ইউ।
রান্না শুরুর পালা, এবং আপনারা সবাই জানেন যে আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা গত পর্বের মতো এবারও আপনাদের সময় দিয়েছে 1 ঘন্টা। এই 1 ঘন্টার মধ্যে রান্না কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, প্লেটিং করতে হবে, কিচেন ক্লিন করতে হবে, এবং অবশ্যই খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট যে পার্ট সেটা হচ্ছে কস্টিং। সো আজকে আমরা সবাই চাই এই 8টি টিম যেন খুব প্রপারলি সব কিছু কমপ্লিট করে। ওকে, সো আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন। বসাবো পানি দিব না, এই যে পায়ে দেন ডালটা দিই তো।
এটা দাও, আমি এই যেটা স্ল্যাশ করব। কি যে করব করে ফেলে করে দেখো। আমরা ডাল করে দিচ্ছি, বুঝারও বা এটার সাইডগুলো দেখতে একটু গ্লাভস পরে নিতে হবে। কিসকিস জাস্ট করে কত দাম দাম আমরা দিব বললো একটা গ্রুপ আমি দেখছি এটার মধ্যে জিরা টিরা দিও না, ডিম কিসে দিবা? এগুলো বের করবো নাকি? দেখো বের করে দিব, দেখো
বাটা নাই বাটা বাটা না আস্ত চালে দিয়ে এখানে ব্যানার টেক্সিং এই একটা ছুরি দিতে বলো একটা ছুরি ভাই একটা ছুরি দেন না এই সমস্যা হলো থেকে এই যে সবাইকে কি দোষ কালকে নাম ভাবি নাই কোকোনা বিভাগ দিতে আচ্ছা কিছু কোকোনা পানি সাতমা দিয়ে তাহলে রেটারটা কি লাগে এই তিনটে গ্যাস না কিন্তু অবশ্যই অনেক সিস্টেম
কচুর যে রুটটা আছে ওইটা দিয়ে ইলিশ মাছের একটা ঝোল, কচুর পাতা আর কচুর যে ডগাটা ছিল ডাটাটা ওটা দিয়ে চিংড়ি মাছের সেমি গ্রেভির মতো একটা ঝোল, আর সাথে করেছি সাদা ভাত।
এই তো বাংলার স্বাদে এখান থেকে এখানে চলে এলাম।
মানে আমি এক কথা বলবো ওয়াও।
পুরান ঢাকার লাকি এবং সেই সাথে ফরিদপুরের সাইমা আপনাদের খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
আজকে বানিয়েছি সাদা ভাত, কচু দিয়ে ইলিশ মাছের পাতুরি আর কচু ঘোটা, সাথে কচু ভাজা।
আমার কাছে ভালো লেগেছে, থ্যাংক ইউ, খেতে ভালো ছিল, বিশেষ করে পাতুরিটা আমার কাছে অনেক ভালো লেগেছে। প্লেটিংটা যদি একটু মাটির প্লেটে হতো, মানে বাংলার স্বাদে একটু টান পড়েছি, আদারওয়াইজ ভালো ছিল।
প্লেটিংটা সুন্দর। আই লাইক দ্য আইডিয়া অফ দ্য চিপস। পাতুরিটা ইজ গুড। তারপরে আমার মনে হয়েছে যে কচুর ইউসেজটা আর একটু ব্লেন্ডিংটা প্রপারলি হলে, এটা ল্যাক অফ টাইম হতে পারে, এটাকে রেখে দিলে অনেকক্ষণ এটাতে মাছটার ভিতরে কচুর ফ্লেভার্সগুলো ইনফিউজ হয়ে যেত, ওখানে ছোট একটু ল্যাকিং রয়ে গিয়েছে। বেস্ট পার্ট অ্যাবাউট দ্য ডিশ ইজ দ্য ফ্রাইজ। ফ্রাইজটা খেতে মজা লাগতেছে।
কচুর যে ঘোটা করেছে সেটা 5 ফোড়নের কালো জিরা পরিমাণটা অনেক বেশি হওয়াতে একটু তেতো লাগছে। আজকের প্লেটিংটা আরও ইমপ্রুভ করা উচিত ছিল, দেখা যাক কী হয়।
কস্টিংয়ে কিছু আইটেমস মিসিং আছে। লেবুর কস্টিং ধরেনি, লেবু তো পার্ট অফ দ্য প্লেট, রাইট? এই যে ডিটেলসগুলো মিসিং আছে এখানে। কিউ
থ্যাংক ইউ। এবারে টিম এইচ, ঢাকার সেজুতি এবং জয়পুরহাটের কুমো, আপনাদের রেসিপি নিয়ে দ্রুত চলে আসুন।
কচুর যে রুটটা আছে ওইটা দিয়ে ইলিশ মাছের একটা ঝোল, কচুর পাতা আর কচুর যে ডগাটা ছিল ডাটাটা ওটা দিয়ে চিংড়ি মাছের সেমি গ্রেভির মতো একটা ঝোল, আর সাথে করেছি সাদা ভাত, একটু পেঁয়াজ ভর্তা আর কচু ভাজা।
You guys understand food, you guys understand cooking, you guys understand ingredient. আমি জানি না গত এপিসোডে কি হয়েছিল। What a comeback.
ওয়াও,
What a comeback.
থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ। মানে আমি এক কথা বলবো ওয়াও, সব কিছু অসম্ভব সুন্দর। এবং কচুর যে ডোগাটা যেটা, ওটা এত ফাইনলি মানে পুরো মুখে দেওয়াতে মেল্ট হয়ে গেল, ভিতরে উপরের বাগারটা ভালো ছিল, আর মাছের সাথে যে কচুর যে কাঁটাটা, আমি বলেছিলাম যে হাফ মুন, আসলে সেটাই হয়েছে। সব কিছু এভরিথিং ওয়াজ ভেরি নাইস, ফ্যাবুলাস। থ্যাংক ইউ, থ্যাংক ইউ।
আমার আর কিছু বলার দরকার আছে?
বললে ভালো হয়।
এটাই বিশ্বাস হচ্ছে না যে গত পর্বে আপনারাই ছিলেন, ওই ডিশটা আপনারা প্রেজেন্ট করেছেন, এই পর্বে আপনারাই সেম এই তো বাংলার স্বাদে এখান থেকে এখানে চলে এলাম। জান ফেরত এসেছে আবার। ভেরি নাইস।
কস্টিংয়ে গতকালকে যে প্রবলেমটা ছিল ওটা আজকে নেই। নাইস, ঠিক আছে, সুন্দর।
উনি যখন বলেছে যে ওনার জান ফেরত এসেছে তখন আমি বলবো যে আমার জানের পানি ফেরত এসেছে, বিকজ 2 দিন ধরে 2 এপিসোড ধরে খুব নার্ভাস ছিলাম যে কি হবে না হবে। সো ওনার কাছ থেকে অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েশন পেয়ে খুব ভালো লেগেছে।
Bém. Chết luôn rồi. Lỡ đã chia nhau chỉ cần nhìn nhau sẽ nhớ nhau hơn, nếu nhưng sao chia tay lại sợ. Let's go, còn 6 con. Một bắn còn 5 con. Bắn lốt nhọt chết. 1 triệu kinh nghiệm một phát, bắn phải 20 game mấy. 5 triệu 3, 5 triệu 6. Mà không kết những cơn mưa, lý do chia tay là gì? Lấy đồ. Cái này lấy cái này được này. Please alive. Lấy cái này đi. Một bắn. Thế nào. Chỉ cần bom Ezio thế nào hay à. Nice. Lắp đồ lắp đồ bẻm. Bốt đâu? Chưa có bốt à? Ước của đôi ta chìm dần. Bốt đâu? Cả mía bốt. Đây rồi, bốt đây rồi. Ui đau đấy. Mày máu tụt không phanh chưa? Một phát lửa cây. Sao? Chết, 100 triệu máu, chết. Kinh. Very so strong. Quay tí nữa đi, quay kiếm đồ ấy. Mũ này có xịn không? 9 triệu máu. Hồn thua. Vẫn thua, nice. Một chút về căn trường đi. Tìm cái tưng.
1
Từ căn trường này. Chứ nó lại chảy máu môi rồi, lại dứt môi cái đi. Có một em nào nhỉ? Có một em từ năm chắc phải từ năm 2022 Hiếu ạ. Một em từ năm 2022. Cái chó gì nhỉ? Hồi đấy nhắn tin chiêu chiêu, anh nhắn tin chiêu chiêu với em đấy. Đó, từ biến mất từ lâu lắm mà hôm nay bấm xem profile TikTok lắm cái gì? Nhận 100 thành phần. Ngon. Alo. Rồi sao Hiếu lại im lặng rồi? Người đừng lặng im đến thế, vì lặng im sẽ giết chết con tim, dù yêu thương chẳng còn. Giảm hồi máu à? Lắp tạm này đi, lắp đổ trước đi tính sau hả? Anh tắt này đi mà. Mình bấm nó không hiện hiểu không? Rồi anh bấm vào Hiếu, anh xem Hiếu nhá. Rồi anh bấm Hiếu à? Đấy, Hiếu biết gì không? Rồi anh bấm vào Hiếu ở đây. Hiện thế nào được Hiếu? Chơi thế đi stock người ta mà không biết Hiếu. Hiếu qua xem một clip anh mới gửi cho một chút vui vui. Người đừng lặng im đến thế, vì lặng im sẽ giết chết con tim, dù yêu thương chẳng còn. Ai à, khỏe quá ta bro. Bánh ngọt không thắng đâu Hiếu ơi. 1 tiếng không bao Hiếu ơi, cần 2 tiếng nữa đấy. Banh tiền luôn mà, làm xong vắt trả tiền luôn mà. Vậy thì đối Hiếu ơi, để bù sự ngu dốt của mình Hiếu ơi, anh buồn lắm. Coi như mình đang có bạn gái, mình vừa cho bạn gái đi chơi một buổi mất 1 triệu vậy Hiếu ạ. Nhiều nhỉ? Giờ mình thấy thế nhiều nhỉ? Nhận mỗi DP với mỗi kẻ địch bạn được bạn tiêu diệt. What? Ngon thế. Ngon thế. Can trường có không một chỉ biết can trường nào. Một, hai, ba, 4, 5. Giết được cả các 5 con này. Lụm 5 XP binh chi lông. Khó rồi, nó trâu quá. Ngon rồi, ăn rồi. Thế là thằng này có mỗi 5 chết ạ. Nhiều chết hơn là bú ôi. Thằng nhắn tin thầy vậy. Em Hoàng thật sự là một pro player đi ơi, anh đẩy em Hoàng lắm. Lên chất 8 có Morgana thì ngon nè. Nhưng Hoàng hay